Hello, what's going on guys, TheWolfpack here, and welcome to another LEGO Custom Minifigure Showcase. This time I got Deadpool from the movie. I know I haven't been uploading in a while, and I said I would, and well, I've been kinda sick. I'm still kinda sick, so I'm gonna try and make this video as quick and as smooth as I possibly can, so bear with me. Anywho, so today I got for you Deadpool. He has been done for about a week now, but again, as I said, I was sick, so I wasn't able to record. And I know that I'm, 2 weeks late, maybe? The movie was released like 2 weeks ago, and speaking of which, I have not watched the movie, and I do not plan to watch the movie in theaters, so please, if you could, please do not post any spoilers in the comments. I do not want to be spoiled. I want to wait for the DVD to release, and then I will enjoy the movie. I'm pretty sure I will enjoy the movie. I'm pretty much just looking forward for the action, not really anything else, because I really don't know much about Deadpool. I know he is kind of crazy and all that, but I am really just looking forward for the extreme martial arts and action scenes and all that cool stuff. Now, I know that some of you may want to post a joke, a Deadpool joke, in the comments as well. And again, I'm gonna ask you to please take consideration and think on the jokes you're gonna post, because I'm pretty sure there's kids that watch my videos as well, and I want to keep my channel family friendly, so I would really appreciate that you don't post like the jokes with the bad words in them. If I do see one, I will have to delete it, because again, smaller children also watch YouTube, and you never know, and I don't want little kids to learn bad words and bad language, even though it's funny because this is Deadpool. But yeah, I want to keep my channel family friendly, so I really appreciate that you don't post bad jokes on the comment section or spoilers. Anyways, this one single figure took me a really long time to make, but I think that the final result was more than I was aiming for. I'm just really happy with how the figure came out. It's probably my best figure I have ever made. My best droid, however, would be R2-D2 from Star Wars. If you haven't watched that video, please go ahead. If you like Star Wars, it's in my channel. But this is my #1 action figure, not action figure, but LEGO minifigure, Deadpool. Anyways, so let's move on to a closer look. And here we have Wade Wilson. As you can see, I did add so many details on this figure, and yeah, I mean, the guns, the weapons, the sheaths, I will explain those in a little bit. Just so many little details. And now what I really like about this figure is that this is my first figure that I add 3D things to. Yeah, I'm not talking about actually like adding stuff to helmets or anything. I'm actually talking about adding like little tidbits to the torsos and legs. As you can see on his leg right here, down here, he has a knife and a sheath. I actually made a little plastic accessory. It doesn't, I mean, the knife doesn't come out, but the entire thing is just one piece. I colored that and I glued it on, and I think it looks pretty amazing actually. And then other things that I did 3D were the belt. The entire belt is actually 3D, and the ammo pouches, or just utility pouches, and the Deadpool logo is 3D. I was super happy on how that logo on the belt came out, because I never thought I would be able to make the Deadpool logo. I was actually terrified, but hey, just take a look at that. I don't know if the camera captures it, but I want to say it's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Like, it's like 99% perfect. I'm just happy that I was able to make such a small little detail and make it 3D. The bandolier that he has, or the belt that he has on his chest, is also 3D. It's made out of paper. And speaking of paper, the sheaths back here are made out of paper. I will explain those in just a little bit. Give me a second. Let's talk about the guns first. So these guns are actually from Brickforge. I will leave a link in the description to their site. I'm pretty sure you already know, if you're a LEGO customizer, Brickforge makes custom minifigure accessories. And yeah, I bought these from them. And actually, I was going to buy the inverted versions. They have these guns, but the colors are inverted, but they were sold out of them, so I had to do with these. And I gotta say, these are really cool, and I think they complement the figure very well. So just so many little details on his chest before we move on to the sheaths and swords. His legs have all the details that I could possibly crumple in. All the little straps are there. All the straps. I know that he has other things on his legs, but there's just so little space in there that I just was able to add whatever you see there right now. The sides, I made the holsters. I did not make the holsters 3D, though I was thinking whether I should or should not, but I ended up not doing them 3D. The back of the legs, which are very simple, and the other leg. You can see the holster right there, and little details like he has on the side of his legs. I also did the shoes. These are not boots, these are shoes. So yeah, and for his arms, I added the shoulder pads that you see on the background picture, and the straps and all that stuff. So now, for the swords actually were the hardest thing, and I will explain why. So, here you see a sheath made out of paper, and in these sheaths we got 2 katanas. I actually spent 6 katanas trying to make the perfect katana to fit into these sheaths, and I had to throw away like 4 of them. No, actually these are tries 7 and 8. I still have 4 and 5, but the rest I had to throw away and stuff because they just didn't work out. So what I ended up doing was cutting 4 katanas. I cut the blade. I pretty much made the same cut for every single katana, but I used 2 different colors of katanas. I used black and I used silver. So I made the same cut. I cut the blade, as you can see, the blade or the hilt, whatever you want to call what I cut out, but I pretty much just made a cut right there where the blade ends on all 4 katanas, and then I super glued the inverted colors together. So this is pretty much 1 katana made out of 2 katanas, and this is pretty much another katana made out of 2 katanas. And I gotta say, they are very durable. I hope they don't break easily. I don't want to try it, but I'm just gonna put them on now. And the cheats were actually something that I came up with. It's very simple. It's just paper measured correctly so that the katanas would fit in. They do not go in very tightly, they don't go in very loosely, so I like that. And here we have the katanas. I know that Michael MGF used the Prince of Persia, or the original Deadpool, the original Lego Deadpool sheath piece, and that he painted it. I thought I should do something similar, but part of me wanted to take a step further and actually make the sheaths work and look like they should in the movie. I know they're a little bit too big and maybe a little bit too fat and all that, but it's just something that I had to do in order for the katanas to work. And honestly, I like how they look. I mean, yeah, they look a little bit too big, but they work. And that's what makes the figure stand out a lot. So now I'm going to take the sheaths off so you can take a look at the back of the torso. And here we have the sheath, which is just 2 pieces of paper, about 2 inches long. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out by your own. Just measure the katana, and I super glued the 2 pieces right here, and then I took a Lego minifigure neck piece, I shaved off the stud, and I glued the 2 sheaths onto the neck piece. So this is now one single piece. And here's the head, which is very simple. But the back of the figure is not simple at all. It's almost like the front of the torso. As you can see, I also added the strap, but this is not 3D because it would do conflict with the sheaths and all that. I painted everything you see there, and I'm really happy with how this came out to be. Yeah, I did not do like 3D utility packs because the sheaths would conflict with the 3D stuff, so I just went with 2D this time. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna put together my Deadpool, even though he loves to be blown into pieces. But yeah, that is pretty much my Deadpool, guys. I'm sorry if my voice cracks a lot, but I still have this cough, and it's not nice. But I really wanted to get a video out because I haven't made a video in like what, 3 weeks maybe. But anyways, before we go, I'm actually gonna end the video in a little minute here. But before we go, I would love to thank you all for supporting me on the 200 subscriber journey, and it's been really good for me. It's been very inspiring for me, and yeah, you will be seeing more custom minifigures very soon. In these couple of weeks that I've been sick, I've been working on some figures, and you will probably see those very soon, maybe in a couple of days, maybe next week. I will be doing Batman and Superman, or Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice minifigure showcase, which will be just those 2 characters, simply because I'm not the biggest DC fan. I did not like the Man of Steel movie. I know. I mean, it was too dark for me, so I feel... I don't know what to think about this movie, but I really like the Batman, and I think the trailers did buy it for me, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna give the movie a shot, and I'm gonna make the figures no matter what. So definitely check my channel out before the movie comes out for that showcase. And also Captain America Civil War figures, those are in the process at the moment. So again, check my channel for that showcase before the movie comes out, maybe a day or 2 before the movie comes out. Now I'm gonna stop talking because my voice is cracking so much. And yeah, before we go, thank you for watching, guys, and if you haven't, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment and tell me what you think about this figure, and tell me what I should do later for more figures. Maybe Star Wars, maybe Marvel, maybe DC Comics, maybe Halo? I don't know. So, yeah, I will see you guys later in my next video. Take care.